All right, so let's take a look at what's going on in the crypto market right now and a few tokens that are interesting to me. So first off, let's look at where we're at right now. So we're in June right now, and since the month of May, we've only been down only. So the beginning of May had a nice little pump, maybe that's with like 10%. And from there, you know what happened next. And if we look at what happened the previous year, came into May, nice little pump, maybe 10%, and then we went down for quite a bit of time. And we finally had a pump in July. And honestly, um, looking at it now, I can kind of see a little bit of a resemblance of what happened down across, you know. But anyway, yeah, let's get to a few coins and tokens that are interesting to me right now, simply based on price action, nothing too intricate and technical. So, firstly, Cardano, and mainly Cardano because at this point, this was in March. So, in March, when Cardano had this big move, I believe that it was the only, yeah, it was the first token that actually, the first coin that actually started this pump, and after a while, the rest of the market kind of caught up. So Cardano was the main move at that point, and seeing that price had been falling for like what, about a year, almost a year now, just down only. I can't see all the value staying in Cardano, and it doesn't go up. After this all this time, I'm thinking that Cardano may be one of the market leading coins in the next run, simply because a pullback this strong and for this long, it gotta have something, coming out of that. Something got it has to be worthwhile. It doesn't really have to, but you can only assume after falling that much, there has to be some type of, redemption. But yeah, the rest of the market right now has sort of like a fallen wedge pattern, but Cardano, you can see, broke this trend, and since then, nice pullback to 61%, and is playing out a nice retracement pattern. Looking at moving averages, staying above the 21 EMA, which is a pretty good sign. You got a nice, decent trend going there, so definitely something on the list I'm looking at, simply because of the price action, also because of how long it's been falling. Another one I like is ENS right now. We can see that ENS didn't really follow through with my initial analysis. However, it didn't have such a hard fall, seeing that it was so close to the bottom. Right now, you can definitely see a nice rising triangle pattern. Could break up and give us a W, something like that. However, this is also pretty evident that it could be a flag move like that. But does the ENS go lower? I'm not sure. A few reasons, fundamentally because of the ENS wave that we got going on with all the 3-digit and 4-digit addresses. I think that hype can potentially keep it lingering around this bottom, or also become a good narrative to push price up. But a nice little trend going right now, and seeing that coming up in equal highs, high lows, naturally it should break up. Another one I like is helium. Um, Fundamentally, I like helium because what it offers. I won't get into too much details about that, but I'm liking what I see on the daily time frame, and also the fact that, like I said before, a lot of tokens they have this move, and they're still down here. They haven't broken out of that wedge, and helium has been from the low at least about 85%. So that's relative to what everyone else is doing. I think this is pretty good. Let's look at Ruin. I'm liking Ruin because of what I see in the big picture. So in a weekly, what does this look like to you? To me, this is a sequence of the same things happening over and over and over again. Basically, descending triangle, equal lows, low highs. So looking at the sequence, it's pretty logical to expect the next thing we're gonna have is going up somewhere there. Test the trend line again, maybe come back down, maybe get a break. You know, just that's just what I think is gonna logically happen because current price has been very strong for over a year. It's been a very strong demand zone. Every time it came down, price just shot back up. And finally, actually, we got two more. So we got Link, similar to Cardano. Link has been falling since November. Um, Fundamentally, I like Link. Not exactly sure. Oh, actually, yeah. So similar to everything else that I mentioned before, the pattern that it shows from the lows up almost 50%. Contrary to other tokens in similar um, in a similar market cap, it's already broken its wedge. I like it. Finally, XCAT. So I just added this today, and I'm not sure what's going on, but I know this is a watch to earn. A lot of influencers like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, or Jake Paul. I remember them shilling this at some point last year in September or somewhere around there, but I'm not sure why it's pumping. It's up about 170% from the lows. Definitely going to be some news or something's going on, and I've been seeing it pop off on my indicator for a while. So finally taking a look, and to my surprise, it's already up about 170%. So I'm gonna see what this is about. But yeah, definitely gonna be some news probably. Looking at this offhand, probably come back to the demand zone, come back up here, test, find some resistance. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm not in too much of a rush to buy anything, but just keeping my eye out for some interesting patterns and narratives.